Our first day has been a little bit rough, quite rough. We are heading to Verona, New York today. It's about 175 miles and it's after 4 o'clock, so hopefully we'll get there at a decent time. There was a post going around Facebook recently about cats who are opera singers. That's our Henry. Henry's our opera singer. Right, Henry? He says, "Oh no, not again. We're traveling again? Really?" So we're on the road. We just left Buffalo, and so how you feeling? What's going on?
Good. It feels good to be back traveling again, and it's like you don't lose the feeling of it. It's like riding a bicycle. Once you get on the bike again, and you never forget how it feels. And it was a little nerve-wracking when we were hitching up and all that again, but we're okay now. I mean, once we got it hitched up, our rig hitched up, and we got back on the road, it was fine. I mean, we did this last week when we went to get our RV inspected. We hitched up. It wasn't as bad, but for today, for whatever reason, today it was a little worse. Maybe because it was raining, and I was a little bit more concerned. But it's fine now. It's not raining at all where we're going. It feels good. I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I'm kind of a little bit worn out. I had, I don't know, some kind of stomach ache or something last night, and we had to make cat food, and I had to go to bed early, and Sal finished up, and he didn't get to bed till after 1, and I was laying in bed trying to sleep, but I was in such kind of pain and discomfort that I was up for a while. So anyways, though, I'm really glad to be on the road again. I know I said in an earlier video that I didn't like being stationary for 5 months, and I did, and it was okay. And I wouldn't have left. I know I said I wanted to leave after 2 months, but we like to honor our commitments, and we had to do what we had to do. But I would have preferred to be able to be on the road rather than have to be in one space, all summer like that. But it was a nice place and everything, It was a nice campground. It's really beautiful there.
Yeah.
So,
can I interject something? The people I work for, I can't say enough good things about the people I work for. Especially my boss. He was really awesome. He was really a great guy, and don't know if he watches our channel or not, but if he does, thanks again.
Sal was just telling me a few minutes ago how much he really liked his boss. We had different bosses, and Sal's boss was actually the owner, and Sal really liked his boss, so that's a good thing, when you like your boss. Yeah, so we're on the road, and wow, it's kind of almost hard to believe. I mean, the last week, I'd say the last week or two, but mostly the last week was 2 weeks maybe, just constantly on the go. crazy.
It was crazy. We had so much to do, and part of it was my fault for waiting so long to get a lot of this stuff done. We had to get the RV inspected. I had to get some service done on this truck. Had to get our taxes done, and it should not have waited till the last moment. I really didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done. There were people I wanted to, both of us actually, there were people we wanted to see that we didn't end up going to see because we ran out of time, basically. So I hope that I don't do that again next time. You know, I'll be a little bit more conscientious of that.
And there were things that we tried, like getting the bed fixed. We tried really hard to get that done sooner, but just certain things happened that delayed it. And not just on our part, just in general. How you boys doing? Everybody snoozing? Henry quieted down. Thank goodness. He was really going at it for a while. But looks like everybody's sleeping now. Our first day has been a little bit rough, quite rough. It is 12:30 at night, and I put Turning Stone Casino into the GPS, and we ended up in Oneida or something, and there was no Turning Stone Casino there, and it was taking us down these roads, and I asked Sal to record, and we had no room on the SD card. It has just been so crazy lately that I didn't get a chance to clear it out. We had about a half an hour before we left on the SD card, and somehow we used it all up. So, but I just cleared some space on the SD card, and we wanted to record because it's 12:30 and we're going to be moving. We ended up at the actual Turning Stone Casino. Yeah. And
well, we got there and we pulled into the parking lot. They have a really nice parking area and a nice nice casino. Huge. It was pretty empty in the area we parked in. There were two other RVs there parked back there, so then we went back to where the other RVs were. Sharon went out to I think she just went out to see how far we were from the curb or something like that, and so it was a while before she came back in, so I went to check up on her to see what was going on, and I noticed she was talking to a security guy in a white car, and it turns out the guy in security was telling us we couldn't park there. We parked there last year. Nobody bothers us. Nobody bothered us. We parked there for, I think, like maybe 1 or 2 nights.
One night.
One night, was it? And he asked, are you guys planning to stay just for a few hours or overnight parking? And Sharon told him the truth, said, well, we're going to stay overnight parking. And what did he tell you then? That we couldn't park here?
He said that we couldn't stay overnight. They have another lot for overnight parking, and he told us where it was. And it's funny, we had actually come here by mistake because we took a wrong turn off the thruway, and there was a Savan, like a gas station, and it said Savan, and so he mentioned it, and he said it's behind the Savan. Mm-hmm. There's a roadway behind the Savan, he said. So then we came behind the Savan, but we couldn't find the roadway, so I went in and asked, and the road is actually like down the street from it. So we came back in here, and the lot is, I'll show it to you, but it's really dark. I had a rough day, and I kind of just was like upset, and Sal said, don't worry about it, it'll be okay. So we parked near some other RVs, and it's dark, but we kind of parked near a light.
We thought it would be fine. I thought for one night it'll be fine. And then
a truck came and parked right next to us.
I mean, this is a big parking lot, and he ends up parking like right close to us. And then
it was really loud.
He started running his engine, and it was really loud. And finally, and I'm the type of person that'll put up with anything pretty much, and I'll say, you know what, we can deal with this for one night. But there's no way. I mean, that we can stay next to him, you know what I mean? Right now, it was really loud earlier, and now he turned it down, but my experience is with these trucks that, eventually they turn it on again sometime during the night. And
he might turn it on.
He might turn it again.
Cold, and so.
Yeah, so we got to get out of here. So we're going to go somewhere else. So we just finished lunch at Boss Hogs in, where are we?
Washington, North Carolina, near Chuckawinity.
Near Chuckawinity, yeah, and it was really good.
If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up below.
And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.